Of course, it's Thursday Night School. Your boy DJ, Spot of the Don, and DJ
Trini D. They call me Trini D. It's Thursday Night School. What up to all the podcast fans tuning in right now?
We're gonna start promoting more. We gotta get on.
Yeah,
that.
we got this. So for everybody tuning in before on the Facebook, I was talking about my Rolling Loud experience. It was decent. But then for the people on the Facebook fan, what I was getting into, man, Ultra, that's crazy to me. They recently announced about a week or two ago that they are not, the city of Miami is not renewing that contract for Ultra. 20 years.
So
bro.
the city decided. It wasn't Ultra didn't decide.
It was
Ultra. I think Ultra had.
They announced that they said we have mutually, not renewed the contract. But the whole situation was that they just didn't. The city of Miami hated it, man. They moved from the multiple locations. They moved from the Bayfront Park.
Bayfront was the original
location, right?
And then it was downtown.
Yeah, and then they pretty much put it right into Virginia Key or something like that. I think on a little island on
which probably it was probably messy as hell.
The bridge to get there, horrible. So it was just insane how the fact that I saw that. My mom actually texted me that because she knows I've been to Ultra like 6 times in my life. So as like
He's a festival king out in these streets.
Yeah, hey, I try. But as a South Florida native, like that was huge because Ultra, like, they're pretty much still trying to shop to get somewhere in South Florida, whether it's in like Homestead, whether it's in like Lauderdale, even though there's no room, or West Palm. But the fact that one
they're
going to
put it in Boca, I tell you that.
Hey, that would be cool. I mean,
Boca wants. I think Boca will be the place where they want the yuppie money. They get the old money. They want the yuppie money.
They could, do what Rolling now does and do the Hard Rock Stadium arena, like out parking lot, or they can actually even buy the arena and do it inside because they got money for it at this point. But my boy Ray on the chat, he just said Ultra played out, bro. That's why I haven't been there in like a couple years because like.
How do you feel about EDC? Comparing that to EDC, do you think it's better or which one do you think is better? I personally am not a big carnival type of person.
Okay.
I go to some festival. I don't do my festival thing without people.
But, wait, sir.
Yeah. So like that's the only festivals I really go to. Hip hop festival. I've been dying to go to A3C.
Yeah, it's a good one.
My birthday weekend. Training, we
we'll link up.
We're gonna do that. But what do you EDC versus Ultra?
Okay, that's a good one because I grew up really looking at Ultra as like one of the biggest things in my life. Like as like a young DJ in South Florida. I still look at it as a good festival, but right now I think because of all the controversy with Ultra Miami, I feel like the Florida scene EDC is a little bit better. Like EDC Orlando is much smaller than what Ultra is, but. Shouts to Ray again, who said it's not fun anymore. Is what I feel Ultra is like. Ultra is literally so big, especially in Miami.
It's too big.
It's too big, and then that's why they had to keep moving it because they didn't limit the tickets. They're just like we're gonna sell as much as we can in this small little downtown Miami area. Like the last 3 years I went, I promise you, it was literally just shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, just not comfortable.
You're not even close. Like you see the stage, but you still see like clouds around it. That's how far you are.
Yeah,
this is a huge mega stage, but you still are like shoulder to shoulder.
And how's the music experience? It's horrible?
It's great. So that's what I always commend these EDM festivals for. And in comparison to something like Rolling Loud, you have so much more fun in the EDM festival. Like the DJs kill it. The set times are on time. God damn it.
Yeah. Well, that's you're dealing with hip hop versus we have I don't want to be stereotypical.
But Ray's on the same point with me, man. Ray, you just got to come in the show because I'm taking all your quotes right now.
Yeah.
But he's like, Ultra is for the bougie crowd. EDC's for everyone. I completely agree, man.
True.
Ultra is, especially Ultra Miami. It's very much for the people who want to drop that bread and like have that Instagram clout picture. I'm at Ultra Miami. Yeah. Literally, my boy went to the one here because he. I'm pretty sure he's friends with this DJ out there who's actually from Orlando, Dallas K. Shout out. My boy is actually good. What I'm saying. He's from Orlando. I got to represent.
Big facts.
But my boy, he went out there to go celebrate with him. And their VIP, I think, like green room section was on a yacht. Like right by the main stage. So I'm like, how bougie is that, bro?
Yeah.
He said like Sway Lee from Ray Shremmer was up in there. And I'm just like... So at the end of the day, to kind of wrap it up, I feel like Ultra's a really good festival, but EDC, especially Orlando, because it's much smaller, it makes it much more fun for people. But it's growing. This year, it's actually going to become a 3-day festival compared to a 2.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's going to be like much huger, but it's much more fun, man. Like the lineup they have is a little bit more tailored to dancing and stuff. There's a lot more room at EDC Orlando.
Yeah, I see pictures. It looks bigger. Shouts out to DJ Saucy. What you doing next week, Saucy? We're going to get you on the show for our guest DJ. And DJ Exhale, what's up, brother? That's my
What up,
boy,
what up,
South
what up?
Florida. Davey, my boy down from Broward County.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from the same hood, man. Davie, Fort Lauderdale. I'm right from Davie, actually. Davie Plantation.
Yeah, so my boy DJ XL, he actually started his own business working with other
Shout out.
DJs. So I'm proud of him taking big steps. We started DJing together in Tallahassee. I'm so
Shout
proud
out,
of him.
shout out. And we got our girl watching too.
Ari, what's up?
What up, Ari?
And Thomas Ramirez, what's up, brother? Thanks for tuning in. But for me personally, the most important experience when it comes to festivals or any type of event is definitely needed that music experience. I need to be able to feel the music. I hate feeling like I'm distant.
Yeah.
And I'm not able to get that feeling. Steven says, yo.
Yo, you're.
It's important when I do these events, just from being as a DJ, we have that feeling the connection with the music. We need to feel that vibration. We need to feel that
Absolutely.
the intensity.
Absolutely.
So I'm hoping that when I finally can get to go to A3C or Rolling Loud eventually. And
Yeah.
I think one thing Rolling Loud has also done, detour, but one thing Rolling Loud has done smart is actually break it up into smaller tour as I toured it. So
Yeah.
So one thing I give Tariq a lot of credit for is that he sees the value in moving it. So I don't think Ultra's movable.
Well, no, they absolutely have, and that's one thing that I would. Have
like outside of Miami,
100%, and that's why I would have to say is something that the EDM festivals. That's what Rolling Loud is taking a shot from, or like a hint from.
Yeah.
The EDM festivals do all types of stuff. So EDC Orlando originated from EDC Vegas. I'm pretty sure there's an EDC New York or Electric Zoo.
Yeah.
For Ultra, they have Ultra Korea. They have Ultra
they
Mexico or something. Like Ultra, yeah, they legit have
worldwide.
like a huge.
Look, that's a next level, y'all.
Yo, so that's what I'm saying. These EDM festivals, and especially I've been on the cruise festivals, like Holy Ship. Shouts to Destructo, Gary Richards, one of my favorite DJs, and also Father. If you Holy Ship fam, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
but
I know what you're talking about.
It's a festival on a cruise. Like all these same DJs are on cruises. I went to this cruise, Holy Ship, 4 years in a row, and they actually start doing like their own tours on like Florida stuff, and then you know, California. So that's something that it's when you start becoming a successful festival, you do it. And I do see that with Rolling Loud going out to Cali and stuff. So shouts to them, and I think it's cool that it's from a Florida brand expanding. I think that's how Ultra was from Florida too, but. That's just the festival money, man. Like when you start rolling in that dough, you know how to keep investing in more and get more you know, buzz off of it.
Ari says she's all up and through there at EDC this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All up and through there. You don't know that song. You know what I'm saying? Slap yourself in the face. DJ Saucy, make sure you're in the place next Thursday, bro. I'll send you the details, Brett fam. He's gonna be our guest DJ. The last 30 minutes, I have a little extra time. We're gonna put him on sets.
Hey, let's
see what he's gonna do.
Let's do it.
So that being said, so you're going to EDC this year too, right?
Yeah, I usually I got like a free ticket a couple years ago, free like super VIP backstage ticket 3 years ago.
Bougie.
You know, shouts to all my Orlando hookup. Shouts to Ray because it's actually your boy that gave me that hookup.
Oh, Ray, you the plug, Ray?
Yeah, I mean,
Ray, you the plug?
It's pretty obvious.
Where's my tickets,
It's pretty
Ray?
obvious when I say Ray's boy.
Where's my tickets, Ray?
You know who to go to, Ray. But so if I get a free VIP ticket, I might go. But I mean, at this point, bro, when I was rethinking Rolling Loud, you know, having my revelation, my moment of zen.
Okay.
My weak clarity.
Is that what we're calling it now?
It's pretty much like when you recover from all of the alcohol and drugs you did at the festival, and then you're now coming to like
you finally come down.
Yeah, you're like, oh damn, this sucks. I pretty much I kind of realized that this was like my 25th, somewhere around there festival, and I'm just like, man, to pay for a festival at this point, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. All the money that I spent at a festival, not just for the ticket, which is bougie expensive,
but all the food, and
bro. It's $5 waters. It's always I know the price offhand,
and you can't bring like any water.
That's super strict with that. Like I literally know the price offhand. Besides that, like $15 mixed drinks, $13 beers. Yeah, it's like a freaking show.
It's not just. It's not just Miami prices. It's festival prices.
Yeah, legit.
On top of Miami prices.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, there's things you can take to where you don't really need that much. But like, even with that being said, I mean, I know that's festival life. When you've been through 20 to 30, man, like I'm good, man.
I think it's time, but it's time for a new experience. We gotta go to A3C, bro.
Yeah, I'm about those types of festivals, man, or even this guy going to see Buju Banton, and you know, in a different whole country.
I mean,
going to islands, seeing your festival.
Yo, next year we riding.
We doing it. But tell them who's gonna be at that festival real quick.
Of course, you got Vibes Cartel's first lady. No, he ain't going. No, he's still in jail. Vibe Cartel's first lady, Gaza Slim, aka Vanessa Bling.
Vanessa Bling.
She's gonna be there. We're gonna have Ella May. We're having, of course, Bougie Banton. We're gonna have Popcorn, French Montana. I'm looking forward to actually seeing him perform. Of course, we're gonna have a lot of smaller. Oh, damn! This last year we had Kess in the band. We have another guy from Trinidad this year. Can't remember. Kess did good, and Kess is coming this weekend.
And this is this festival is what again? Talk to him.
The festival's name, it is St. Kitts Music Fest, going down the last weekend, last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of June. In St. Kitts and Nevis. But this weekend we have a Island Music Festival here in Orlando.
Oh yes, we do, because they are doing Orlando Carnival stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm there, bro. I'm there. Let's do it.
We need to plan, because we definitely didn't put it. We talked about it. We didn't put it together.
It's always Memorial Day weekend. Orlando Carnival will be lit. So
So we're gonna go.
West Indians in here, St. Kitts, and Trinidad all day. We gotta represent.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to go down to that Orlando Carnival Festival, because I need to get some good island food and get some doubles.
That's a good point, bro. Yo,
some doubles.
Man,
some roti,
some falori. Oh my God, some aloo pie. I'm hitting the mic. That's how much I need.
Yeah, he's slapping the shit out the mic. But of course, y'all, last week was a big moment for actual albums dropping. At least some of the albums that we really were looking forward to this year.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, myself, and on Trinity, we both didn't get to Tyler's album.
Nah, and I heard great things about Tyler.
Heard great things about it.
Igor came out. A lot of people was talking about it. I feel like with every Tyler album, though, it's one of those that's just has to grow on you. You know what I mean? It's never good in the first listen. You're like, what the hell? But then after a couple of listens, you're like, damn, this is awesome.
But what catches my mind with Tyler's style of album is that he always pushes the limit.
Yeah, I'll agree with you on that.
Scumfuck Flower Boy, I'm not cursing, that's actually the name of the album. Pushed his limit, talking about his personal business, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of his stuff is in your face, him being brash, or what's another word for it? He's rebellious.
Yeah.
But Scumfuck Flower Boy was more personal, and I think this is a continuation of that from what I'm hearing. Also, good news.
What we got?
The Needle Drop gave this album a 9.
Okay. All right. That's interesting.
Sean C., who's another reviewer, also gave it high marks as well.
Okay.
Kind of Sean C. really doesn't have a number score rating, so he just says if I like it or not.
Okay. All right.
But he said like he really liked it.
All right.
So if those two guys, because there's sometimes if they're consistent, I really think if they have a good score that they're matching, it's usually a pretty decent album.
I mean, those people sound cool, but I trust my dog Ray, and he says Tyler's usually a hit or miss, but he goes, this one actually hits. Okay. So he actually trusts the Igor album. I'm gonna give it we gotta give it actual.
We're gonna give it a listen over. Also, over this past weekend, Meg Thee Stallion dropped.
Oh my God, buzzing right now, yo, huge right now.
Buzzing. Well, I kind of dropped a mini review of it. She's from Houston.
Yep.
She's a girl from Houston. So you already know you're gonna get the girl anthems. You're gonna get strip club anthems.
Yeah.
You're gonna get booty shaking music,
of course,
because that's what that's what the kind of vibe is right now for females right now. And the thing about it is she gives you what you expect.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing what she does next.
Okay.
So Meg did a great job. She captured especially for a female, what you're going to get from.
Yeah.
She captured my attention. I was more wanting to come in that and be impressed and change my thoughts of what you're going to do.
Yeah. I'm really happy because she had a lot of Juicy J on that album, and like Juicy J is the South. You know what I'm saying? That Memphis sound. So I feel like it was perfect for her Texas vibes. But I'm really happy that she's just a really good writer too, you know.
She can rap. She
could rap, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, even on this album, like, I mean, the single was the Sex Talk track, you know what I mean, which is still dope. But like,
and Big Freak,
Big Freak, you know what I'm saying, which is what you're saying. That's what's really buzzing right now. But yo, Meg could spit, like, and you going through her track list, you're like, damn, she wrote every single thing. I'm like, yo, she's it. You know what I mean? So I'm excited to see what she does next too, yo. Like, to be real.
Yeah, I'm hoping that she's one of those rappers that switches up her ad lib.
Okay.
Because that kind of like, because that's a part of her cadence, which is cool, but eventually she's gonna have to grow out of that, which every rapper has to do that. Like Big Sean had to get out of that.
Yeah,
every rapper has to switch.
Migos kind of had a similar like ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like but I mean, yeah, you gotta stick with what's good first and then buzz off of it after.
Yeah, so I'm excited for her next project. I think she kept it simple, gave people what they expected, gave people what they wanted, what they expected to hear, and what they wanted to hear, and then she's gonna continue to grow from there. She says, that's another artist that said that, but I'm excited to see what she has next. Also, the other album that dropped that I listened to.
The big one?
The big one. I'm not sure if it's the big one. Yeah, it's the big one. DJ Khaled.
We the best music.
Another one.
And
the crazy thing with this whole thing, of course, is the rollout he had for it.
Yeah.
I caught him on that Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yo. So I was DJing at a sports bar, and I was just looking up, and they had it on. I didn't hear it, obviously, because I was killing it DJing on the ones and twos.
Dropping the ones and twos.
Honestly, I was killing those premixes that I played, you know. So
why are you giving away the whole secret, bro?
I'm just saying,
the whole secret.
Ain't nobody from that place know me. But I was watching it on the TVs at the sports bar I was DJing at premix, and it was funny because I just see him kept coming out, and I'm just like,
what the fuck?
Is he good? Like, I'm like, I know, okay, so he's a guest, his album, good buzz, but I'm just like, is he just gonna talk and somebody's gonna come out? And I saw like Lil Wayne come out and stuff. I don't know who else came out with him, but yeah, man, he had a really good buzz for the video. Or a really good buzz for the album, and especially with the buzz for the video of the Nipsey Hussle song. So I thought it was a really good album. What do you think about it?
Once again, I'll say this. When it comes to DJ Khaled, you know what the bread and butter is.
Yeah, I was going to... thank you for saying that.
You know what the bread and butter is.
Thank you for saying that.
You just want to see big music, big singles.
Collabs,
things that you didn't think you would ever see.
I agree. I agree.
Some of the beats he gave you, the beat flips he gave you, especially that one with SZA, that Miss Jackson flip.
Miss Jackson, yeah, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
It was a total mood when they dropped that song.
Yeah,
I love that. Some of the the collabs you got. I think they had a Jeremiah with J Balvin and Meek Mill's on the record. Like, you don't think you'll get these collabs, but somehow Khaled gets a way to put these people together, and he puts them on the thing. So
I'll say this though, because you're talking about that St. Kitts festival. My man opened up Holy Mountain with Buju Banton, bro. I was like, what? Yeah. How you gonna have that?
He closes out.
Closes it with him too, bro. He had Sizzla Movado on that opening track.
Which by itself is amazing.
Amazing, yo. That collab, like that's what I'm saying. People don't understand. That's
historic.
That's Caribbean royalty right there, man. So
because you got vibes on there.
Yo. I mean, he kind of somewhere right now. He'll be out soon, but it's beautiful, and I love what you said though in terms of when you listen to a Khaled album, you know what the bread and butter is.
Yeah.
You know exactly what you're getting yourself into, and that's what it is with Khaled. I don't think that when I listened to it, I was expecting like nothing big. And I got pretty much exactly what I was getting. You know what I mean? Like a couple good songs where I'm like, oh, this is gonna be the single of the albums, and then a couple songs where I'm like, oh, this is a really good collab.
Every song's a single when it comes to Khaled.
Yeah, but like, so the Cardi B track, that single dropped already. The video
every video's
dropped.
coming out. Yeah.
Top Off already came out. No Brady already came out.
Yeah.
But
he didn't even say in the beginning they were a part of that album.
That's true. Yeah. He just had to extend it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Throw them out there. Yeah.
He had to make, which is cool because they were just all singles, like building up to
Yeah.
it. But yeah, I agree. Like, you know what you're getting with Khaled. I just think that some of the singles are just like forced. You know what I mean? Or some of the collabs are forced.
Which one?
All right, so I do not really like that Just Us song with SZA. Because I don't like the Rosa Parks sample, and they just straight sampled it. And just added like a kick
Jackson
drum
sample.
I'm sorry, not Rosa Parks, Miss Jackson from Outkast.
Yeah. Shouts out to C Frank Orlando's own artist dropping by. What's up, C Frank?
What up, C Frank? So it's crazy because I didn't really enjoy it. I was like, it just sounded the exact same, and like love SZA, but I was like, this ain't doing it for me.
I think that's outside the Nipsey Hussle song. I think that's the next top streaming one. I think.
Yeah, it's that kind of same good like feel vibes. The Khaled like you can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. No.
Motivational stuff.
Yeah.
I really didn't think the Lil Wayne and Gunna collab was that good. The Freaking You. I really didn't think that the track you said with J Balvin and Meek Mill and Jeremiah was really that good. It was kind of but. I will say those are the only ones that I felt were kind of To me, that Post Malone and Travis Scott collab was Celebrate. That was hot. That was like, y'all on that autotune, y'all should have been collab. Of course, with the Nipsey Hussle and John Legend collab too. I feel like he really rolled that out very successfully.
Very successfully. And I'm glad he held that until the album was ready.
He even announced it too with the whole like I got the respects from the family. Like Khaled really did that right, which is hard, man. So much love for him. And that song is so good, man. Like the fact that he really recorded that right before he died, like, oh man, like they always say like the good people always tweet something before their death or do something before their death that they know is like kind of like happy. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I feel like was kind of with that situation. But also like my favorite tracks off that album, man. I love when Khaled gets in with Nas because he did a track with Nas and CeeLo Green, "Won't Take My Soul."
Yo, that was one of the hottest ones. Because another one that when you hear the names Nas and CeeLo Green, you know you're gonna get something soulful, something deep. But then when I heard, I'm like, why have they ever done this before?
Never, yo. Like,
I was mad. Like, why didn't they think about this a long time ago?
That was the collab we needed. Shouts to my fam tuning in. Shouts to Mean and Loughton tuning in. Oh man, that's crazy. But that track was really a good collab.
Yeah.
I think also the Big Boy Talk with Jeezy and Rick Ross.
That's another collab we think we'll never get. Remember Rick Ross and Jeezy were beefing down at one point.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's one thing I never thought I'd get.
And that song was I was like, yeah. They got Cool and Dre from Miami to produce that track. I remember hearing it at the gym for the first time, and I was like, this is what I need. This is what I love.
Yeah, exactly.
But overall, I mean, so how do you think about the album? I thought it was a good album. I thought it was.
I think, like I said, if you came into that album knowing what you're going to get, you weren't disappointed. If you came in there thinking that Khaled was going to change lanes and give you something that's really artistic,
you'd be disappointed.
You'll be disappointed.
Absolutely.
Just from we know how he is from South Florida and Florida in general. Like he's going to give you these anthems. If he's doing singles, they're going to be anthems. If he's doing an album, it's going to be nothing but big records, highly glossy produced. Big names, because he can do now. Like he has the fucking building at Epic behind him.
I will say this: he did have a lot of good producers on the album, because of course he doesn't really produce that much. But Cool and Dre was one of them. He had Take Keith, who was I'm a huge fan.
He had a Florida Florida producer on there.
Well, yeah, he had a couple people, but yeah, Take Keith. I'm very proud of his blow up right now. And that's one thing I will give to Khaled is whether those songs are lackluster or huge, he'll always give you like some good quality producers. Shouts to my boy Chase that tuned in. How you doing, man?
I'll also say make sure everybody continues to stream that Nipsey Hussle record.
Please.
100% of those proceeds are going to his family and his daughters. So we'll make sure we want to support that effort.
And watch that video, man. That song is really good. The Higher record, DJ Khaled featuring Nipsey Hussle and John Legend. It's such a good.
When John Legend came on there with that voice,
them chords.
He killed it.
Yo, and it's again like the fact that Nipsey and John Legend did a song right before, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Right before he passed away and got, you know what happened. But that's beautiful, man. So just watch that video, support him. All of his music and funds go to his masters that he owns. So please go and support the late, great Nipsey Hussle. Support DJ Khaled, too. Follow
Big
besides.
Facts. Also want to update everybody on, since we talk about Nipsey Hussle, update everybody on the news on that. Nipsey Hussle's alleged killer, I'm going to keep it alleged, even though we really think he definitely deserves to get buried and put under the jail.
According to today, he pretty much...
Yeah, he's been indicted.
He was indicted today, ladies and gentlemen.
Murder.
For murder.
Yeah, so he ain't going to come back, fam. He ain't coming back. In other news, also, they also updated Kodak Black's charges.
Did they?
So of course he's arrested for gun possession and all that stuff. So what they kind of fleshed out was the fact that the gun that was found was also connected to another shooting, or it was in the crime scene of another shooting. It was also found not to be been shot, but that it went registered back to Kodak Black himself.
Oh wow!
Was also one of the problems that was connected to him. So that's kind of why he was detained, and now he's asking for a release to be able to go also fight those aggravated sexual assault charges in South Carolina. Man. So it's unfortunate, but Kodak, brother, stop.
Yeah, man. Yo,
move smart, fam.
He doesn't have good people moving with him, and I hate to say that. Like, I'm not trying to judge a dude, but like, yo, most people are probably honestly rooting against him already. Mm-hmm. So you can't be out here just doing stupid stuff. You got to have some smart people that's going to help you right now.
And trust your managers. Don't trust your friends. Trust your manager.
Yo, but man, being from Broward, I mean, like, so many people hate that I like him, but I do. I got to root for the boy. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I can't root for you not taking care of yourself, secure your bag. Like, honestly, he could be huge right now, man. So
and the lane right now for him as far as leading in Florida is wide open. Like, let me see Frank. I know you here. Ari, I know she's here. I don't know if we have any other artists in here, but of course, I just want to put this plainly and simply. Right now, Florida, for a while, Florida was getting looked over.
Yeah.
And now Florida has a spotlight. I want every artist who, if you repost this link, share it with your friends, because I want every artist to hear this. The lane for Florida music right now is wide open.
Huge.
No one person has claim, like in Orlando, there's no one artist that has claim of the city.
But a lot are coming up.
A lot are coming up. Mm-hmm. But the most important thing, eyes are coming here. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think Orlando, when I first moved here, had as much of a vibrant music scene as it had. But it does. That's why I'm putting my hands in it. That's why I'm trying to build it. That's why I'm trying to support it. But one thing I'll also tell you, the eyes are coming here more and more often. R&B singer by the name of Tali was just published in Billboard.com.
Shout out.
Saying that she's a standout artist, that people need to check out her music. You know what I'm saying? I was DJing like a couple months ago, fashion show.
Yeah.
And she was an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
And she performed.
That's crazy.
And so what I was saying is, like, music is happening.
Yeah.
And artists in Orlando need to understand, like, you gotta be smooth, gotta move right, you gotta stay above the bullshit. And then when you get above the bullshit, guess what? You're consistent and you're above the bullshit, you're going to get on.
Yeah. I mean, that's not just for Orlando. You look at so many places. I mean, when we did our Orlando Passport event, we had people from so many different areas of Florida coming out. You know what I mean? From Tampa, from Jacksonville, things like that. And then, of course, South Florida's always been that wave, too. I mean, Rolling Loud had so many local artists, not just from South Florida, had from all over Florida. So, I mean, that lane, you just got to take it. Somebody has to take it.
Yeah.
And honestly, Kodak or, rest in peace to X, they could have had it. You know what I mean? Honestly, they're like two of the biggest people in Florida.
Exactly. But it's not even just that. The fact
moves.
that wave hit, you got Denzel doing his thing.
Huge.
You got fucking Space Ghost Perp still out here doing his thing.
Absolutely.
You got, which they're part of the same group, Lil Pump out here kind of slowing down, but he still got to fight for it. You got, of course, our Orlando people, Danny Lay, you got fucking, she's technically South Florida, but she came to Orlando.
She Orlando, yeah.
Yeah, Caskey still out here doing his thing. Even though he's not the biggest thing.
Rob Banks out there.
He is out there on the road every day performing. You know what I'm saying? He's getting a bag. No matter what, he's getting a bag and he's putting on for the city. You know what I'm saying? Ever since Smiles and Southstar popped off.
It's crazy.
What was crazy is people didn't understand, like, all that shit with the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC happened here. O-Town happened here. We are a music city. We're an underrated music city, but we are a music city.
Yeah. So, I mean, take that advantage and, use that opportunity to take that lane, man. Like, take control.
Exactly. So, just want to make sure everybody understands, like,
yeah,
it's time. It's go time, Orlando. It's go time, Florida. So, we got to keep growing. By the way, I've been listening hard to the baby, ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
This shit's fire. I was just in the car listening to fucking. I just gotta take a chance to just tell y'all, man. The baby, that nigga, dog.
Yo, I mean, he's blowing up right now. I think it's hilarious. He's just, his name is the baby. Yeah, like it's hilarious. Like, but I seen that Pony video too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's hilarious. Like, that's the type of artist that I think he is. But yeah, he's blowing up. But another, good example.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, Chase Forth said he don't know if we touched on MGK's new single. He would love to hear our thoughts. Have you heard that record yet?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so Chase, if you can drop the name of the MGK single, we're going to review some stuff. So also, C. Frank, my digits, bruh. DM me your new single. Want to check it out. Of course, Orlando music's also always welcome here on this radio broadcast. Not even just a radio broadcast, on our podcast, on our online platforms as far as the live stream, and just being in studio. So one of these days, we're going to get you invited in here, and definitely I'm going to talk to you about performing in my stuff.
Hey, gotta get you out here to perform.
I just want to make sure everybody knows that's what we're here for, to build a platform for the community. All right, so we've been stalling long enough.
Yeah.
Basketball. This is what happens when we get done talking about music. We gotta get into sports
for sure.
All right. So, did you have your conference together right for the West? Did you
Well, yeah, bro. That's easy.
Did you expect a sweep or no?
That's an easy, of course, bro. It's Golden State. Who the hell thought that the Trailblazers would
I didn't thought the Trailblazers would win. I thought the Trailblazers at least won 1 or 2. I wanted a series, bro. I wanted just a little bit.
Like, nah.
So who do you got coming out the East then?
First of all, they're playing right now, Bucks and the Raptors. They are 2-2. Great series. I think I would much rather see the Bucks come out because I believe that Giannis is incredible. I believe that it's cool to see just him be the Greek freak and be a huge, monster in the paint. But I love Kawhi, but he's the only one on the Raptors really doing it. And it's like, nah.
He's getting ready to bounce out if they lose.
And he's going to be out, so he has to have a reason to be out, so he can't win. You know what I mean? He's giving himself value right now.
Yeah.
But then he's going to be, just lose the series and get out. But, man, I think it'd be cool because I'm still very excited that LeBron is not in the finals for the first time in like 9 years or whatever. So seeing Golden State versus, it's like who you got to pick, who you want to see Golden State against. And it's like, no, I don't want to see the Raptors. They're going to sweep the Raptors. But Giannis might be on Steph. That's a crazy matchup right there. Like
Giannis ain't guarding no goddamn Steph. You crazy as hell.
That'd be awesome.
I also do want to see the Bucks.
Yep.
The problem is the Bucks are going to get the same treatment that LeBron did because they don't have enough shooting power.
For sure.
So, talking about this is exciting. Did you see Adam Silver confirm that? Pardon me, y'all. Confirm that viewership has dropped with LeBron out of the East.
Well, I mean, yeah, but who cares? This is basketball now.
This nigga C. Frank said Golden State in 4.
Oh man,
come on! You gotta give Giannis a little credit. He gotta get 1.
Nah,
the Greek freak got it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. I think if the Raptors go, they'll actually put up a better fight
for sure
because they have shooters.
Yeah, but it's still gonna be a sweep. I'm saying the only one that would give them 1 is gonna be the Bucks, but the Bucks are still not going to do it. So
all right, if anybody watching the game right now, let us know. How many games besides C. Frank? They not that deep enough. Shut up. Who do you think? How many wins do you think the Bucks will get versus the Raptors will get?
I just think it's crazy that they're doing it without Kevin Durant. So let's just be real.
That's what they were doing when LeBron. They beat LeBron without Kevin Durant. They didn't need Kevin Durant.
Right, but we still can't acknowledge the fact that they're doing it without Kevin Durant.
All right, cool.
Okay, and that's insane to me.
It's just the regular Splash Bros.
And they're killing it, bro. Still, after having this dude on their team that kind of took over a little bit, they still killing it, bro. So my whole point is they're it, bro. They're the dynasty. Let's stop acting like they're not.
I'm not saying they're not.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
Let's stop. But I'm saying like there's very few times in people's lifetimes that you get to see this, and we're
see
witnessing
domination.
It.
Yeah.
So like let's be honest of what we're witnessing. Without the second best player in the league, you guys are still doing this. So it's gonna be a good ring. I want them to win because that is much more of a reason. I feel like KD's gonna leave for sure. He's like, I got my rings. I'm out this bitch.
All right. Since we're talking about KD leaving, did you hear about Kyrie Irving possibly being open to rejoining LeBron James?
Absolutely. I've been
to the Lakers.
I've been said that.
The East might just give up, bro. They need to fold all the teams in the East.
I said this a few months ago, right here on Thursday Night School.
Okay, look at this.
That it's gonna be a reunion between Uncle Drew and my boy LeBron James.
James.
And you know what's gonna happen?
What's that? They're still gonna lose in the West.
That's
what's gonna happen. They still gonna lose in the West.
He's gonna put Uncle Drew in Space Jam 2. That's gonna be the gangsters thing ever, bro. You heard it here first night, Thursday night.
Yo, he's dropping these crazy out of the box theories right now. Put it in the universe when
it comes to true. I would love to see Kyrie Irving on the Lakers. I would love to see that. I want to see LeBron win one more with the Lakers because it's LA. That's gonna be cool for him. Oh. But I don't. I think they should go more for like how they're going for AD or how they're going more for Kawhi.
Yeah.
There's a point they were going for Jimmy, but I think Jimmy's pretty good.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna stay with Philly. But I would love to see LeBron get one of the Lakers, man. But man, it really depends on what's gonna happen with Golden State.
It depends on what happens with Golden State.
That's
also
really
depends how the West shapes up.
Well, the Rockets I think are gonna stay the same, but they're gonna add somebody else.
Add talent.
They're gonna add a 3, and they're gonna be a big 3, like on the real. They're gonna add like a Kawhi or something like that, bro. If you don't go to the Lakers, so I'm very interested, man. The West is really cool right now because LeBron's switching it up. The East is even better too.
The East ain't shit in the East.
But that's why it's crazy to watch.
Another thing, I gotta say,
let KD go to New York, and that's gonna switch everything up.
Who do you think the Lakers give up to get Kyrie?
Kuzma for sure.
He kind of fits the same position as Tatum, though.
Yeah, I really think but Kyrie's got
Brandon Ingram will probably be the best person.
Kuzma's very young, so they'll give him out.
Ingram's too.
Yeah, but Kuzma's a much better person. If Boston's gonna give up Kyrie,
how you gonna give up Kuzma? He's the one who picked the lottery ball for y'all.
I'm just saying.
Fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, man. Nah, I think the Lakers are gonna do it. I think like the reason they dropped Magic was because they're gonna do something crazy. So watch this offseason for the NBA. Because,
Magic dropped himself,
so to speak.
He quit,
so to speak. So we gonna see. We're gonna see what happens.
For real.
Yeah, Lonzo for sure too. They might give up Rondo. I don't know if Lance Stevenson did too much this year, but. Yeah, they got a lot of good star power to turn in, but I'm excited. At the end of the day, for this current series, I want to see Golden State win because KD's going to leave, Klay might leave, and that's going to change everything up.
Here's how I think it shapes up. The trade probably happens between the Pelicans, Boston, and the Lakers.
All right.
I think the Pelicans would want to get Lonzo and probably Kuzma.
Yeah. Because that would be the youngest first draft team. Because they also got the number one pick for the next year.
So they'll get Zion.
Lonzo. I would love to watch that.
That's a 4, a 1, and a 2 right there.
That's a college team right there.
A young college team that's ready to run.
Ooh.
Then I think Brandon Ingram, that draft pick, gets you Kyrie.
Yeah, that could work.
And then Klay, Aries bring up a good point. Klay's probably going to dip out of there as well.
Yeah, Klay could get that $40 million 1 year or 2 year easily.
Come to the Magic, Klay.
I think honestly,
Magic, Klay.
Orlando would be a good fit.
Come to the Magic.
The thing about Orlando,
sorry, I'm willing it. Come to the Magic.
Yeah, put in the universe. But the thing about Orlando is, I think Klay Thompson, he has adopted a culture and a very much need to go to the beach. So I think that the best situation would obviously go to Miami Heat and be one of the best three-pointer shooters. You live in Orlando, fam. For, you know what I mean? This isn't Orlando podcast. This isn't Orlando. I'm just saying, Golden State got nice beaches, so I'm pretty sure you want to be next to them,
We're down to about 50 miles away from the beach, so...
he's want to be 10. That's his comfort zone, but...
Whatever.
It's going to be a really good offseason. I think he should dip, too, just because when you've won 3 or 4 or whatever with Golden State, what more do you need? Get that money at that point.
At that point, it's go to get that money or just go somewhere where you can be your own man.
Yeah, and do what James Harden did, and look how much money and how much of a power he is. So, I could see Klay Thompson in them State Farm commercials and all that stuff. So
you got to move CP3 out the way.
Shouts to C Frank who said Magic ? And then laughing face emoji. Nah, ain't nobody coming here.
Hey man, show more faith, man. You're Orlando's on. How you gonna be tripping on us, man? You ain't no real fancy.
But shout out to the NBA and shout out to the series right now, man. It's crazy.
Definitely. So that's just really what I think everybody's focusing on right now. Right now, it's really focused on music coming out, sports we have coming out.
It's one other thing that people were focused on.
Wait, this is new?
That we've been talking about, but it's finally over.
Oh, we're going to talk about G?
It's the finale, bro. It's over.
I was trying to avoid talking about that disastrous twist.
Man. So here's the thing. Game of Thrones is over.
Spoiler talk.
Spoiler alert. Game of Thrones is over.
Yeah.
Daenerys is dead. I'm going to just get to the spoilers.
Straight. Daenerys is dead. She needed to die. A1.
Yeah, she turned into the Mad Queen. She burned about
How do you feel about that shot with the dragon behind her?
Yeah,
that was
she just
amazing.
dropped and then the dragon just flew out with the dragon behind her. Yeah, it was crazy. Everybody talked about that shot too.
Yeah.
I think that the finale was pretty good. I'm sorry. I thought the whole season was really good. So many people thought it was rushed. I thought the Game of Thrones finale, it was rushed. It was 6 episodes, but that show was 9-10 years in the making, and every single one of those actors and actresses are blowing up right now. So you can't afford to keep them on an HBO show right now. So this is the best way to wrap it up in reality, especially because George R.R. Martin hasn't finished the stories in the books. So, this was really good. I very much enjoyed the ending of what happened and how it ended.
Do you think it was a plot all along by Bran the Broken?
Well, what's crazy is I was actually re-editing some of these Thursday Night School video clips, and you asked the question. You were like, "Who deserves to die?" This was around the second episode of the 6-episode season. You were like, "Yo, who deserves to die?" And like, who's like, who do you want to see like go? And instantly, I was like, Bran.
Everybody's like, "Yo, Bran, what's the point of Bran?"
I was like, "Yeah, I don't care about him. He can't even move." Why was I wrong? Oh my god,
yeah, he was wrong, bro.
Horribly wrong. So.
Bran the Broken.
I do think that.
Why do you think I came all this way?
Yeah, that little slick ass comment.
Yeah, right.
I think that he was a part of this plan and saw it the whole time, but I also think it's because he had to sacrifice people for it to happen. You know, I think he also had to see how things played out. So I think part of it was him letting all the White Walkers die first because he knew that was going to happen.
So you think it was a legitimate plan?
I think it was a plan, but then he waited, and that's why he told Jon Snow about the whole being a Targaryen thing. Because I think that was either a plan to see how was Daenerys going to take it.
Yeah.
And if she turned into a good person, then cool, she was good. If she turned to the Mad Queen bitch like she did, and she pissed her off, then that's what it was. So I don't think he planned it to like stir it, completely to be the king or whatever. But I think it just was like, okay, if this doesn't work out, then shit,
I gotta do it. Yeah,
I gotta do it. So, and I think that's always been Bran's whole token in terms of that. I think Bran has always had that. I don't want to be the three-eyed raven, but I gotta be, Just to my pops tuning in. What up, pops?
What up, pops?
So it was a crazy ending. I think it was really good, man. Like how everything ended up. I think it's hilarious how Jon Snow got exiled.
That was the most
hilarious.
Sorry, pops. The most fucked up thing.
Go for it, bro.
Sorry about pops. This is the emotion,
bro. He Trini. He cursed.
Right. You know what I'm saying? my problem, like, let me go through this whole situation. In the whole Westeros, when you kill a king, you take the fuck over.
Yeah, but
so he killed the queen. Why can't he take the fuck over?
I think the whole thing was about Grey Worm needed that justice.
Man, fuck Grey Worm. Because you know why? Grey Worm got on a ship, headed to north. You know, like one of the commentators of a show breakdown our show said this. It's legit though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna banish Jon Snow to the north. No, Jon, you really don't gotta leave. Just ride on the boat. You know what I'm saying? They got on the boat and straight skedaddled.
Yeah.
They could like, yo, Jon, we was just kidding. They're going to some other island way away.
Yeah.
You good.
Nah, but he had to see that. Grey Worm stuck by Daenerys for so long. So he's like, I'm not going to let you just kill her and nothing happened.
Bro, first off, Grey Worm was part of the problem, fam.
Yeah, but hey, man, he was also a real soldier. So
right. Grey Worm saw them folks. Jon was trying, yo, don't be killing innocent people. Grey Worm was like, fuck that.
Well, at that moment, he was straight out for rage and, Missandei getting murdered. So I think it was a great ending, man. I think, honestly, it was really cool to see Sansa be the Queen of the North.
Queen of the North. Queen of the North.
It was beautiful to see Arya. They were like, no one knows what's west of Westeros, and she was like, exactly. No one knows.
How deadly was it when she said it? Say something about him again.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill you. Y'all was like, yo, okay, my bad.
And I heard a rumor they may be able to set up like a spinoff with her character going west, so that would be decent. But I thought it was hilarious because everybody was so mad about Jon leaving Tormund and Ghost, and then he just ended up right back with those mothers. So
and then Tormund said you belong in the North.
Yeah, and you know nothing, Jon Snow.
Yeah.
So it all came to fruition. I think the whole table too, with Tyrion being the hand of the king, with Bronn being there, Brienne writing Jaime Lannister's story. It was a great ending. Like I really helped people understand like for what it was and what it had to be. It was a great ending, man. Like rushed or not, it was a great ending.
I think it hit all the notes.
It closed the story. For sure.
Paul, yes, Santo Domingo in the house.
Yeah, with my cousin Waggy. What up, y'all? Santo Domingo.
What's good? It's just the taste in my mouth it was rushed a little bit, but you had to make a landing out of a hard landing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's one of them things where you kind of just land slowly. You know what I'm saying? Land on your toes somehow. Game of Thrones for me this season was a mixed bag. I think the Battle of Winterfell was legit great. I think the battle that they did, the shot they did for that battle for King's Landing was amazing. The notes they hit, everything that we wanted to see.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Just some of the rush. They rushed some of the politics.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a little bit of political intrigue in the final season. Not enough.
Yeah.
So overall, like you said, they stuck the landing. It was a rocky landing.
But here's the thing, man.
Stuck it.
At the end of the day, forget being so critical of the season. This is still, to me, the best show.
One of the best shows of all time, yeah.
Give me another show that's up there with it, and that's the debate. You get what I'm saying?
You got Breaking Bad, you got The Wire, but
Breaking
they're already legendary.
Yeah,
you got to compare against legendary.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't like it's already in that category of shows to where you don't compare it to those legendary shows. Yeah. So like The Wire and stuff like that, like it's already in that category.
You can't really.
So that's my point. Like I know people who I never watched Dexter, but I know people who hated those last seasons.
Yeah, that last season was horrible.
Exactly. Like that's a universally accepted thing. So I'm not gonna be that guy for Game of Thrones. To me, Game of Thrones ended perfect. I thought it was great. I'm 100% to say that I'm glad that it's over though. Like I'm ready to hop on these Marvel shows that's coming on the Disney stream. Like I'm ready to do something else.
And you know them Game of Thrones prequels coming too.
Yo, all them things would be cool, but right now I'm done. I'm done with Game of Thrones.
You're burnt out a little bit.
Every single meme I've ever seen for the last 6 weeks, even the last 2 years, bro.
No, the one with Arya.
Which one? Doing what?
Air Stark when she the Night
God.
King. That's why I was like, yo, I was spoiled. But I'm like, what the fuck? I was so mad.
My favorite is the one with Daenerys where she was doing that little squinting face one, and everybody was like adding stuff to her. But it's good, man. Great show. I hope if you've never seen it, go binge it right now because everybody's talking about it. But great show. Shouts to everybody that's a Game of Thrones fan.
Big facts. Shouts out to the Thronies in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I feel like that big finale, it wrapped up a show that's been a part of everybody's lives for a long time.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited that I got to watch it, got to witness it. I didn't watch it for the first 5 seasons.
I got on like maybe season 2 or 3.
Yeah, exactly. My thing is I had a little less time to live with it, but you eventually just get hooked on those characters.
Yeah, man.
You hooked on the characters.
Exactly. And it's such a great show. You get hooked on just like, oh, what's going to happen? Like the writing and all that shit.
Exactly. So yeah, man. Last little bit of things to add on here. Philly District Attorney asked for Meek Mill to get a new trial with a new judge.
Shout out.
Unfortunately, we don't think that's going to happen. She's been avoiding getting kicked off the thing for a while. So his
case is tough, man. They really ain't trying to get
man.
him.
Why ain't the government ain't throw this shit out yet?
I think it's a Philly thing. I think and then I mean, according to what's written, I've seen the judge and what she said. He doesn't like how he's been treating his probation and all this stuff, living his rap life. So that's a tough case for him. But I think he's gonna pull through. I think Meek Mill's gonna pull through.
Good. Another thing to check out. Moneybagg Yo dropped his still Heartless.
Yes, sir.
I think that's the name of the mixtape. Dropped that, so y'all go cop that. Moneybagg Yo has a lot of good records. Had a song with J. Cole recently, so that was a banger too, by the way. Rick Ross dropped the Port of Miami 2 freestyle. Go cop that. Yeah, man, that's the last little tidbits I had to add.
Also, we got this track that dropped today. Shouts to Ari that put it up. Young Thug, J. Cole, and Travis Scott. The London, produced by T-Money. That's a collab right there.
Yeah, I brought that up, man.
That's a collab.
Fire.
That's a collab.
I was listening to that before I came into the building, fam. Flames. She put a flame emoji. That's it right there.
Yeah, that London track. So check that out, man. So, yeah, a lot of good music out. Go support your good hip-hop tracks that is popping right now.
Exactly. I want everybody to support my boy C. Frank Airy in the building.
Yes, sir. Support your boy Trini D in the building.
Oh, of course.
Support your
also,
boy.
Check out Miss Tolly. Orlando's own pop star, and she is Trinidadian, by the way.
Hey, shout out, Tati.
So she's part of y'all's little whole thing going on. So definitely, I want everybody to understand. Be careful, be safe out there. It's Thursday night school. We'll be back next week. My boy DJ Saucy said he's gonna pull up on us.
Saucy, pull up, man. We see you tuning in and representing. So pull up, man. All of our people, if you got a chance, Ray, I know you be out here. Pull up on us.
Pull up on us. You know what I'm saying?
Share the link. Thank y'all for tuning in. Much love. Every week y'all be tuning in.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, it's DJ Spot of the Don and DJ
Trini D. They call me Trini D. This is Thursday Night School. Good night.
Good night. Salute.
Yep.
School.